let me take a screenshot because the logo thing is weird on your screen because of your mods.
Will this level of achievement even make it into the history books?
Camline out. Camline out. Okay, camline. Okay, camline. Stay low. Don't take any chances. Right, we'll play it straight, Sarge. I'm checking it out. I don't know about you, but I'm not going down without a fight. Who's with me? Stay low. Don't take any chances. Stay low. Don't take any chances.
I can on that post into the RSF Intel.
You forgot about your mods? Damn.
Just follow to get this channel's update in your own server.
You know.
Contact.
Wait, it's not music, is it?
Right, we'll play it straight, Sarge. Land it down. We've got a friendly down. Take that, dirtbag. You like that? You cheeky little cunt. Don't worry about me. I got a clear shot. I don't want any heroes today, just professionals. Get roll, everyone. This sounds like a serious mission. Yeah, we know the drill. This reminds me of turkey shooting. I've got a clear shot. Take that, you uppity son of a bitch. Stay alive, don't take any chances.
What? Did I rock sentry killed me?
Kill confirmed.
We've replaced a Gatling sentry and rocket sentry there.
Contact. I've got a clear shot. Right, we'll play it straight, Sarge. Friendly down. They're doing someone your own size, asshole! What's he tell his backs? Stay alert, don't take any chances. X-ray down.
Thank you, my own sentry.
Let's see, my ass is clicking the wrong one. Jeez.
We've got a friendly down. This is a fight.
Damn, okay. Here. Hold on one second. I see.
Grenade out. I saw something. Going to check it out. Kimline out.
I have both your streams pulled up and I love it.
Contact. Take that, you uppity son of a bitch. Tango down.
No.
Damn it, we got a man down.
Half reinforcement budget remaining.
Grenade out. Man down, man down. Don't worry about me. Breaking your Kimline. I don't want any heroes today, just professionals. Kill confirmed. I got a clear shot. Bingo, scumbag. Contact. son. You're all dead men. Stay alert, don't take any chances. Friendly down. Right, we'll play it straight, Sarge. This is about to be a turkey shoot. Keep going some friends. You immature little fuck. Get the fuck away from me! Toss it in a grenade! I've got a clear shot! I'm good to go. We're here, Cameline. Stay alert, don't take any chances. Careful, everyone. This sounds like a serious way to know the drill. X-ray down. We just gave that bitch a can of whoop-ass. You immature little fuck. Get line out. Nice run, people. Bandit down. Shut your fucking mouth. Breaking the chem light. Kill confirmed. Watch each other's backs.
Yep. Another beautiful day.
Inbound. Let's bring you back home. You can tell me all about it later. Hop in. We're out of here.
What a thrilling battle. Now what does our dear held Ivor thinking, looking out over the battlefield?
Okay, and then I've already taken a screenshot. I can submit it now if you want. It does?
Yep, you need to do all 3.
Alright.
What's her name? I forget her name. It's just posted mine. The HD scout will know if you didn't complete it. Even if you do it like at a lower difficulty. Like say if you guys are on 6 right now, it'd say you guys are on the wrong difficulty. You have to do it again.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized. Launch initiated.
Wait, Fat Phoenix left? Did they disconnect? Or...
Move your
Oh.
asses, Meg.
Breaking it, Jim Link.
Pull out those Squidlin's root and stem before I reach
Raven, I feel that on such a
Vector.
such a personal level too.
I didn't want to say it because they were your friend.
If I didn't team kill you like 2-3 times.
I think I heard a noise.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, really did.
I don't want any heroes today. Just professionals.
Transformer, what you doing, buddy? One of these AFK.
Objective, your position. Objective critical stratagem available.
Flare out.
What,
This is
what am I
Scratch.
doing?
Objective
Everybody.
critical stratagem no longer available.
I think I heard a noise.
What is you doing? You still playing some Warframe? Warframe died. What's this?
I'm checking out. Got no visual. Break over.
So death that might not destroy it? What the hell? Fix the damn game.
Got a clean shot.
A collection of fan-made puzzles.
Okay.
Investigating.
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Engaging target.
Where's my... Oh. Place to drop it.
Got a clear shot.
Allied destroyer joining squadron, deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Wow. You made freedom prevail. Now if you don't want to die, then head to the extraction point.
Tactical asset nearby.
We've got a friendly down.
Outpost cleared.
Fucking hell. Pushing in, Caroline. I think I heard a noise. Stay alive, don't take any chances. Going in. Damn it, we got a man down.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Alright!
Is that what it says every time you die? On Raven's thing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Copy that, moving now. I think I heard a noise. Don't worry about me. What was that sound? Investigate.
I gotta say, I like the voice change.
Illuminate outpost destroyed.
It's definitely an artillery on this map, but where is it? There it is.
I'm checking it out.
Tactical asset near your location.
It almost
Changing
sounds like
mag.
Ghost, but I don't want to say it is. No, it's not.
It's from Chapek 2, isn't it?
Don't worry about me. Right, I'm moving in. I think I heard a noise. Copy, going in. Copy, going in. Alright, boys, I'm moving in. Watch each other's backs. Toss and flare.
Gas strike incoming.
Man down, man down. In! Kill confirmed. Alright, boys, I'm moving in. What was that sound? Going in. What the fuck was that? Out here, you hear that? I think I heard a noise. Friendly down.
Left. Liberty speed your step, Helldiver.
I'll be alright.
This ability.
I have no clue.
Eyes front, people.
Sending down sentry.
I can't say I know.
Bandit down.
It's not Hydroid.
Kill confirmed.
I quite literally would only know my characters. We said was up. I don't even remember the name.
Target in my crosshair.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle loaded.
Clear out.
Korra, yeah. It's not Korra's, I know that. I can tell you
Nope.
every move of Korra.
Take that, you uppity son of a bitch.
Cause hers like mainly look like whips and stuff like that. I have no idea whose that would be.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Reloading. Throwing a gem light. Yeah, we know the drill. I'm about ready to kiss these. Just with me.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes.
I'm checking it out.
Not Limbo.
Chem line out. Breaking a chem line. Chem line out.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
It's Meg!
Oh, was it?
T-minus 1 minute. ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Man, if you get that. Oh, did you get it? Wow.
Yep.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
Freedom call right there.
This is Raven. I got eyes on the hills.
You're covered. Push on.
Nice to see you again, sir.
Covering you.
Can I stop shooting yet?
Never.
I've got a clear shot.
You're right. I'm like an anti-air, yo.
You're covered. Now check those corners.
He wasn't even a quarter through yet, Raven.
Target.
Oh shit, we're out of time. Hang on, never mind.
Scratch.
Okay, Raven with the quick scopes.
Show off.
We're out of here.
light work don't work, I guess.
The Illuminate terrorists reap what they sow. Well, that's what they said.
No boner was given that round.
And there he goes. Did you disconnect?
Now correct me if I'm wrong, if you DC like that, you lose, you don't get the XP, right?
Yeah.
Oof.
Poor guy. I think I should be able to level up my Punisher Plasma from this mission.
Oh yeah, XP, Raven, look at that 0 XP you just gained. You'll love it. Mmm. It's that gourmet shit. Don't forget the little dash of samples. I think he left like 4. He did leave a 4.
The Illuminate might be an advanced species.
No, you ate the, what is it? What is it? You ate the squids. I ate the samples.
Jesus. Or
You know, did you have like 27 squids last time? How big were the squids? Did you, if you had that many?
the sea squids he has.
Enough. That barely says anything.
Your fellow
Man, I'm
Helldivers
little
rage
worried.
against
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters.
He speaks when the captain speaks.
Orbit synchronized.
Where is it? I need to switch to the better recoil armor.
You also have the music going on and stuff. I heard some of the listening to.
No.
One of like when I joined at one point, you just had like it was just some dude like talking in the background. I have no idea what you were watching.
To generosity. I've seen a few of his videos. They're pretty funny.
Yep, that's exactly what it was.
I think the one I saw was maybe like
Didn't tip
off-brand
my IHOP
stuff.
waitress who so happened to be battling cancer and diabetes that one time. I'm trying to get to heaven. But if I gave 0 darns, dangs, or I would almost never tip. I would look at the bill, then pay the bill, then end it there. I would only tip if I received outstanding service. Cause, you know, most services nowadays are just average, you know, regular stuff. Nothing to point out. But you still supposed to tip. In a perfect world, I would only tip if the person is enthusiastically
He almost sounds like
fast
the
service, give me a
Discord
back
roasting
massage,
dude.
and also pay for my food. Then I would tip. I can understand
What?
tipping delivery drivers because
There's a
they
guy
also
that-
need the money to
that
pay
gave
for
me
their
a Discord
gas.
group
But that
called
can go with the
just
higher wage
Spam
argument that I said
Roasters,
earlier.
just
And
one
if they
word.
show up
Like
mad late,
pack
then
on?
I don't have to tip them. We
I
should
think
bring
so.
back
I
the
think that
30
may be
minutes
what
or
it is.
less, or the food is free rule. I'd start ordering food from Russia on
I don't want to hear it
Save
tonight.
myself a
It's
step. And like
professional.
I said
Stop
earlier,
ordering
I
food.
know these people need these tips to survive. I know they have mouths to feed. I know. I feel you. I feel you. But in the back of my mind, I know I have mouths to feed too. My own mouth. And tipping is slowly taking that away from me. Now I'm gonna starve. And remember earlier when I said tipping is not a foreign concept? Well, apparently it is to most countries. Every time I look in the comment section for a post regarding tipping, 90% of the comments will be from foreigners saying, well, over here in Timbuktu, Jumanji land, we never even heard of tipping. I didn't even know Jumanji was a real place, but it sounds like heaven if they don't tip. And it makes me think the people of the U.S. here are purposely fucking me with this tipping shit. It's to be expected we tip 20 to 25% of the bill here. You have a better chance pulling a gun on me and robbing me because that's the only way you're gonna get that much money out of me. And I've been seeing news reports about how there's a spread of self-checkout machines with tipping options. Who the hell am I tipping? Mr. and Mrs. Walmart themselves? Why they need my money? Why they need a tip? Any self-checkout tipping machine out there could suck the tip of my beep beep. That's what you can do. And like I said earlier, I do tip my delivery drivers and waiters. I do. But I hate tipping. I bloody hate it. If I could abolish it, I would. I hate it. However,
I would
I know
crash
it's
out
the
if you
right
ask me.
or at least I was
Valid
raised to
crash
believe
out.
if I don't tip my waiters, I'm a, which I don't really believe now, but I begrudgingly admit tipping won't kill me, so I still tip. How much I tip? None of your beeswax. And even though I tip most of the time, I'm not gonna tell y'all you should tip. You could do whatever you want with the money you've earned. Like, I could be spending my money on helping the children in Africa and building houses there. But how else am I supposed to pay for my drip? I need money for my clothes, man. Those kids in Africa, they're not gonna pay for me. But yeah, those are my thoughts on tipping. Employees need better pay, so I can stop paying. And in conclusion,
Element of surprise.
Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Cause if you did it, I'ma have to
Did you pray
down on some extra shit.
tipping. A
'Cause if
generous
you
act
didn't-
of courtry you do when you're more than satisfied with the service you were providing. And you give them a little extra money. Usually you give these to your servers at restaurants, your barber, and strippers, just as a way of telling them you're doing a good job. Go get yourself a nice pair of undies. And this overall thing is practiced all around the world. It's not exactly a foreign concept for anybody. Tipping is a normal
What is
thing,
it
but
with
no
this
place
game
on
Spawn
earth
Patrol's right in
doesn't
front of me?
give out the tip more than the US of A. We go X Games mode with the tipping over here, cause we be giving everybody tips. We tip our delivery drivers, taxis, bellhops, housekeeping, house movers, bartenders. If you're an in-person service, then most likely you accept tips. Even my homie's last job at the gas station where he just pumped people's gas, he got over $100 in tips in one day. I didn't even know people tip for that. We love to tip everybody except the homeless. But has it gone too far? Let me go off real quick. But I've been seeing tipping options where I've never seen them before. Like counter services, you know, cashiers. I've never heard
Raven,
of
I feel like
tipping
I just saw you
cashiers,
do
but
this like
those
5
blue
minutes
blocks
ago.
on
The same
iPad
exact thing you just did.
One time I went to a concert and I went to the merch booth. I got a hoodie, bro handed me the hoodie, then turned around his iPad for a tip. Now I know these people don't get paid too well, but what in that interaction concurred a tip? Did he slip me $100 bill in a hoodie that I didn't see? I don't think so. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna tip. But I would usually see these in local businesses most of the time, so that's all fine and dandy. But I've heard Starbucks is also doing tips. Now, I don't really go to Starbucks because it's just not for me. I like my coffee a certain way. I like my coffee how I like my men. Long, black, and Vietnamese. And no offense to you Starbucks employees out there, but I'ma treat y'all like McDonald's and Burger King. Like, why would I tip the drive-through cashier? That just sounds unnecessary. And as long as those restaurants are not asking for tips, then I'm never gonna tip. Don't get no ideas, please. However, I understand why these workers would want to tip, though. They work low-wage jobs, and sometimes they got families to take care of at home. So a tip or two would make their lives a little bit easier. But I'm selfish. I'm not trying to tip at Wendy's, bro. But I know that day will eventually come. I can smell it. This is the US. We'll somehow incorporate tipping into everything. So the employers can justify why they're paying their employees minimum wage. And whenever someone doesn't tip, they get mad at us instead of the business that's giving them a non-living wage. That's why tipping is super pushed. So restaurants, for example, can pay their waiters low salaries to encourage them to aim for tips. So the waiters have to be as upstanding, top of their tippy toes, holly jolly of a worker as possible to try to get ends meet. So the customer can walk away feeling happy about their experience, the owner of the restaurant being happy because of the profit and good look of the business, while the waiters walk away with a $2 tip and food stamps for a salad. Or at least that's just my theory, my game theory. Now people that have never had a job might say, ain't that a good thing?
Flex on the
It
Raven,
makes
I
the
saw
waiters
that.
actually try to do their job well, bro. Ain't nobody wanna work minimum wage, period, bro. In this economy, doesn't matter if I'm getting tips. All it takes is one bad day of penny pinching tips to be like, well, school.
Will they die eventually if they
I guess we have to eat
stuff?
whatever's in the fridge tonight. I should know.
know that.
I used to be a waiter. I was a waiter for weddings and other events in my late senior year, and my wage was decent, 15
Oh, yeah.
an hour,
Wow.
and for a high
That
school
was a great
student,
example.
that's pretty good. Plus, I only worked on the weekends. Man, this job was gonna be a breeze. But that was only because I was a kid. I ain't need that much in the first place. All I thought is, if I can afford food, sold. But to spoil the fun, most of the time, I did not get any tips or very little tips. And 95% of my gigs was at weddings, so the food was already paid for. I was giving these niggas free food, and I got nothing. And I was always all nice and shit. I was never mean. I was all like, hello, hot diggity day. What would you lovely people like to
There ain't
have?
no way
I
you
thought
can
I was
say
doing
you
a good
were
job. I even shaved off my hair to be more presentable, which is something I still regret to this day. Don't cut the hair you love for no jobs. Unless it look like this. You might get no job with that. I did get tips sometimes. The biggest tip I've ever gotten was $40 from a table of old white women and a gay dude. And from then on, they became my target audience. I'd always pick the table with the gay niggas, cause I know they give you the biggest tip. And me complaining about small tips might sound like a trivial problem, but I'm talking about like in the grand scheme of things of this kind of job. Like if I was an adult with this job, paying bills, taxes, rent, all that, I could not live like this. I know this cause I had co-workers in their late 20s, 30s, 40s who said they couldn't take care of themselves with this wage. That's why they sold drugs on the side. That's why we should hold these businesses accountable to have higher wages for their employees so they don't have to rely on tips anymore. We must rise
I'll see if I can bear the
against
call
this
into moving
corrupt
here.
business practice. Who's with me?
I say that as I kill anything that can fall.
Well, I don't like tipping. Who does? Who wants to pay more of their own money when they don't have to? I'm not a misogynist, a masochist. Wrong word. I am the other. I'm not saying I don't tip, I do, but mainly because I want to at least try to balance out my good deeds with my bad ones when I'm in the pearly gates. I'm not trying to go to hell because I didn't tip my IHOP waitress who so happened to be battling cancer and diabetes that one time. I'm trying to get to heaven. But if I gave zero, darns, dangs, or I would almost never tip. I would look at the bill, then pay the bill, then end it there. I would only tip if I received outstanding service, because, you know, most services nowadays are just average, you know, regular stuff. Nothing to point out, but you still supposed to tip. In a perfect world, I would only tip if the person is enthusiastically nice. Fast service, give me a back massage, and also pay for my food. Then I would tip. I can understand tipping delivery drivers because they also need the money to pay for their gas, but I can go with the higher wage argument that I said earlier. And if they show up mad late, then I don't have to tip them. We should bring back the 30 minutes or less or the food is free rule. I'd start ordering food from Russia on purpose. Save myself a stack. And like I said earlier, I know these people need these tips to survive. I know they have mouths to feed. I know. I feel you. But in the back of my mind, I know I have mouths to feed too. My own mouth. And tipping is slowly taking that away from me. Now I'm gonna starve. And remember earlier when I said tipping is not a foreign concept? Well, apparently it is to most countries. Every time I look in the comment section for a post regarding tipping, 90% of the comments will be from foreigners saying, well, over here in Timbuktu, Jumanji land, we never even heard of tipping. I didn't even know Jumanji was a real place, but it sounds like heaven if they don't tip. And it makes me think the people of the U.S. here are purposely fucking me with this tipping shit.
I can only go so fast without a supply bag.
20 to 25% of the bill here. You have a better chance pulling a gun on me and robbing me because that's the only way you're gonna get that much money out of me. And I've been seeing news reports about how there's a spread of self-checkout machines with tipping options.
We're training.
I need like a mech upgrade that lets my mech go faster.
Why they need my money? Why they need a tip? Any
give it a mech size
self-checkout
gun
tipping machine out there could suck the
that'd be
tip of my
insane.
beep. That's what you could do. And like I said earlier, I do tip my delivery drivers and waiters. I do, but I hate tipping. I bloody hate it.
What a day.
If I could abolish it, I would. I hate
One survivor.
However, I know it's
shot that barrel.
or at least I was raised to believe if I don't tip my waiters, which I don't really believe now, but I begrudgingly admit tipping won't kill me. So I still tip. How much I tip? And even though I tip most of the time, I'm not gonna tell y'all you should tip. You could do whatever you want with the money you've earned. Like I could be spending my money on helping the children in Africa and building houses there. But how else am I supposed to pay for my drip? I need money for my clothes, man. Those kids in Africa, they're not gonna pay for me. But yeah, those are my thoughts on tipping. Employees need better pay, so I can stop paying. And in conclusion,
element of surprise. Did you pray today? Did you pray today? Cause if you did it, I'ma have to you down on some gangster shit.
Ten, 9, 8, Friday, 7.
On my community post, I asked for y'all love confessions. asking y'all to give me the craziest thing you or your friend have ever done to your boyfriend, girlfriend, or crush. Because, well, I'm nosy and I got nothing else better to do. And cause sometimes some people land in unfortunate situations with their POI. Some of you just got tangled up into a crazy situation, and then some of y'all just have Riz on a negative. There's no other way of saying it. Not that I'm judging. Well, I am actually. But think of it as criticism. And I know I don't got the audience with the most game. I mean, you're watching me after all. I don't be pulling all the time neither. Nigga, we know. Who said that? Which is why I'm the perfect person to give y'all love advice while responding to these confessions. I think we all know what we're about to get into. So let's just dive in. I'm from Trinidad. It's dangerous and hot. And a girl I really like lived in a bad area and told me to come over and see her. So
That was
I
beautiful,
went.
one
And
time.
when I got there, I saw 4 men waiting outside. It's when I noticed. It was a honey trap. And when I was about to turn, I heard a girl call my name and said, "It's okay, it's just family." But my common sense finally turned on, and I ran home. My bro, you were about to get jumped. That girl was most likely bait for those dudes to run your pockets, your social security, everything. Them dudes were gonna leave you butt booty naked with nothing but your shacks on, bro. You made the right move.
Kill confirmed.
Unless those dudes were actually her
You
family.
getting a boner yet, Raven, from this?
You missed out, bro.
Yeah,
One
hold on.
time my friend asked out the school thought and she said yes. Skipped to 3 miles later and I was at his place with a friend playing
Why
Warhammer
are they
40K
so
when
perfectly
there was
accurate?
A knock on the door, and his mom answered and it was the girlfriend. She looks up at her and said,
I just got tested and I
The game
have
would be too easy
gonorrhea,
if they-
and I might have
if they
passed
weren't.
it on to your son. Bye.
his mom was pissed. So she ran into his
Yeah, I could really just him
slams
right
the
now.
door open and yells,
Wait, no, hold on.
Little game away. You're getting tested for gonorrhea.
He looked up at us saying, I think you guys might want to pack away. So we quietly packed her up. The next week at school, he came up to us saying, I got tested, and it came back possible. That was 3 years ago, and we never looked at him the same after that. Possible. That, I'm assuming he meant possible. Word of advice, don't date the school thought. Or at least not for 3 months. Damn, he did that to himself.
I used to stalk my crush's mom's Facebook account to get photos of her to screenshot.
You see this, guys? People like this be the type to stalk their crush, to find out the things they like, to get closer and relate to them, only to still get curved. You know who else low-key be doing this? Corporations. Did you know data brokers be collecting your personal info on the apps you use and sell it to companies? For those companies to send you ads dedicated to your own personal interests. Why do you think you keep getting Temu ads on IG recommending you something you searched for on Google yesterday? Sorry to say, but you've been compromised. That is why this video is sponsored by Incogni. Incogni helps you to remove any unwanted personal info of you online, protecting you from possible dangers of hackers, identity thieves, and this guy. Like, check this out. My info was found on FloridaResidenceDirectory.com. I don't even live in Florida. What's it doing over there? They also found my info on PrivateNumberChecker.com, a website where you can type a phone number, and with just that, you can find out someone's name, address, relatives, and criminal background. So that's terrifying. But lucky for me, Incogni got my back, because they removed my data from those sites like that. And I barely had to do anything. After creating my account, all I had to do is enter any email address I used to surf the web, then Incogni does the rest for me. It was that easy. So unless you like people knowing the most private details about yourself, then I can't recommend anything better than this. And you can go to Incogni.com/degenerosity and use my code to get an exclusive 60% off.
I repeat, go to Incogni.com/degenerosity and use my code to get 60% off.
That's 10 more to fit. Click the link below and sign up for Incogni to take your personal data off the market. Thank you, Incogni, for sponsoring this video. And now let's return back to your wholesome confetti.
Reid Hoffman founded LinkedIn and sits on the boards of Microsoft and Shopify. He is one of tech's most
Raven, do you have a skin mod for your supply pack and sniper as well?
spots transformational technologies years before they go mainstream. And this is what he posted.
Do you have a mod
If you
for
use
your
products like Whisper or ChatGPT
supply
Voice,
pack and
you know
sniper?
what I mean. Voice is simply faster, more natural, and more flexible than typing. He said he's voice killed, and I can see why.
I like the hit pack, that's what I was wondering
It's
about.
the future of AI interaction. Here's how it works. Instead
Yeah, it
of
looks way
typing,
better
just
than
talk.
a backpack on the
Whisper
back.
cleans it up instantly. Reid explains that voice is iterative by default. You stumble, you rephrase, you interrupt yourself. Whisper
I forgave my ex-girlfriend for smoking meth and getting it from a guy she met on Tinder. This was my first girlfriend, and I didn't really have boundaries, so when she told me she had Tinder to make friends, I thought not much of it. But thinking back at it, what a get out! Anyways, she called me one morning after smoking the Walter White a day prior. I was mad, not mostly because she smoked
sorry, I stopped the call in.
because she didn't tell me she was meeting up with this dealer and met up in his car and he gave her cheap shit and free the F indeed. Who's her dealer? I'm trying to find a new plug. Also would have been
Let
open
the
to
bullets
trying,
sing.
especially at that time, but honestly, really glad she didn't tell me before smoking it. You missing out, bro. This stuff's so good. I haven't seen my family in 5 years. Anyways, we stayed together for a couple months after that. She blocked the dealer, or so she said. In the end, she left me for another guy. Man, I feel bad that was your first girlfriend, bro. And reading this story kind of made me realize something.
Man, your guy
I know
just got
this is
excited.
not a popular opinion to have, or really that socially
what?
acceptable opinion to have.
Your
but
character
I have
just
to
yelled
say, 'cause I have to get
freedom
this off my
so
chest.
loud.
You guys.
That wasn't me. What?
I have no idea whose video. One of the streams I'm watching.
Now calm
just
down.
yelled
Take that back.
freedom.
There's this girl I've been going out
I think
with
it
for
was
about 7 months. Things have been going great for a while. One day,
Yeah, because I heard that too, but my character wasn't speaking at
I didn't
all.
know if I was ready for that. We were
Okay.
just in high school at the time. I asked my homie for help, and bro's first response was, where she live? I
Yeah, that's a
kid you
soundboard.
not, my naive ass thought he was gonna smack
yeah,
the
we do.
bitch, but I also
I
ended up
activated
giving
it
her
earlier.
address to him anyway. 2 hours after school ended, and I didn't
guess he
get a
just hasn't been
response
helping
from both of
whatsoever.
them. So I got a bit. I ended up
So
walking
far
up to
away.
her house and found them both literally getting dirty in the bathroom. Dog, I got played so
Go on to Kimberly.
hard, I ended the relationship
Kimberly.
right then and there.
Kimberly.
And school's been real quiet until I graduated. My condolences go out to you, bro. You lost your homie and your girl all on the same day. You know, that must have been a very tough thing to go through. But the one thing I can't get out of my head is that you were just gonna let your homie go to your girl's house and smack her? That's what you guys got going on over there? Y'all just let your homie smack some sense into your girls? I'm on my way. I faked being gay for 2 years to get close to a girl, and it low-key worked. But the crazy thing is, once we were no longer together, I found out she was really the gay one. You see, I don't understand your plan here. You know, I don't understand the fake being gay plan. Because when you fake being gay to get close to a girl, when the time you want to confess, how you gonna go on about it? Like for 2 years you've been best friends with this person, and then one day you guys have a conversation out of the blue, you say, yo, I got something to tell you. I'm not gay. I lied.
That's so true.
You think she's gonna be like, oh,
Yeah,
woe's me.
fuck.
This pussy leaking. Nah, bro, she gonna think you weird, bro. She gonna think you weird. You're a weirdo. And you deserve that. Don't lie about stuff like that to get a girl, bro. You lie about your name, your job, your family,
I'm a
your
genius.
social security, you know, all that kind of stuff. But don't lie about your sexuality, bro. That's just a turn on. I used to like this boy. But
That's
then
just
somebody
turn
told me
off.
he didn't brush his teeth for like 4 years.
let's watch
and
this
it
video.
made me disgusted. And when I took a good look, I saw his teeth was golden. Golden! I was disgusted. I threw up and I never talked to him again. I just thought that was funny. Back when I used to live in New Jersey, I had a lot of friends. Many of them tried to hit on the same girl, and she wasn't interested in any of them. She was interested in me. However, my brain was like my nuts, small and insignificant. So I just thought she wanted to be friends. Thankfully, we did become friends. But after 5th grade, I had to move. And I've realized all of this recently. And I can promise you that love is a side quest keeping you away from the meaning of life. This man like 10 years old, and he already got life figured out more than half of y'all watching. My son, I'll tell you what the meaning of life really is. Guacamole.
Hey, Ray, what
Guacamole.
was
Put
that?
guacamole on everything. Guacamole. One of my classmates in 11th grade had a
Sorry,
crush
my
on this girl from our
brain's going
class
blank.
next
The
door.
supply
Instead of
packet
going up
is
to
not
her, he turned her into an AI bot on one of those AI websites and got freaky with the bot so he could learn more about
The
her
supply
and
pack
approach her in real life. It sounds like he don't even need the girl anymore. He made
The supply
her.
pack
He
mod.
made her in his image. He like Adam and Eve. But the classmates
Yeah,
probably
the
look like he from
the
Walmart.
head carry.
So maybe not one and one the same. When I was in 9th grade, I was at this house with my crush and a bunch of her friends. And I didn't really know them that well at the time. We were just chilling in a room, listening to music and playing PlayStation. The thing is, you know, I had a crush on this girl, and I had it bad for her. So I waited for the right opportunity to tell her how I felt. I was freaking petrified, bro. I was shook and was scared of what she was gonna say. She smiled at me and I asked her if she had the same feelings for me. I mean, the least she can say is no. She told me she'll let me know later.
Thank you.
So after about 2 hours of just talking, one of her friends came up to me and said that she wanted to meet me in the guest room. I followed bro into the room and she was there with another one of her friends. I remember her saying,
You sure you like me? For real, or you just playing?
Told her I had legit feelings for her. She held my hands and told me to close my eyes for a kiss. I was geeked at the time, so I didn't think much of it, so I closed my eyes and had my lips out for a kiss. I can already tell where this is gonna end, bro. There's gonna be a dog's booty hole in his face when he opens up his eyes, bro. I know. And I felt her lips touch mine. But I heard my crush and her friend laughing, so I opened up my eyes and I see the same dude who I followed there. I separated myself from bro and I dipped out of that room. Nobody in that room never told anyone. I think this is the only time this moment was told publicly to anyone. Nah, they're definitely laughing about that in their little friend groups. They just haven't spread it around the school. They're villains, not monsters. I never talked to that girl or her friends again. Except that one guy I played with on our game. We still cool. Oh, word? You're a bigger man than me. Because if someone did something like that to me, it's gonna be on for life. I mean, I'm not gonna fight them or anything. That's scary. I'm just gonna be silently in the corner waiting for their downfall. That's just as effective, trust me. But you said you're fine now, so I'm glad you moved on from that, bro. She was obviously not a good person for you. Her homie is. Get with him. I had this female friend who was a friend of a few of my other buddies.
I got the screenshot.
Before I
I'll
knew it,
submit
I had
it.
a Fortnite girlfriend. But here's your kicker. It turned out to be a guy? And I'm straight. Sure, I didn't believe it. But all my buddies were telling me he was a guy. But it was a guy, alright. In conclusion, never trust anyone. What? Your Fortnite girlfriend was a dude? I'm shocked. Here's a word of advice, dude. Don't trust no Fortnite girlfriends on the internet. They're all dudes. And worse yet, they're all grown men, probably. You kids should stay far away from Fortnite. Cause I can never win a game when y'all playing. Can y'all please get off? I'm just trying to enjoy my day
what planet was
after
that
my
again?
back-breaking, sweaty 9 to 5. Did
I
you
just
know
go to your
that
computer.
YouTube
I
is
think
a harder job
I'll
than
tell you.
being a doctor? I took a course in psychology, became a psychic, and told numerous women that their boyfriends or husbands were either cheating, secretly gay,
It's difficulty
or
9,
both.
right?
Then I got to know them over the course of a few years, never telling any of them
Miriam.
about the other woman I was doing this with, just to make them feel more special. Only stopped because I woke up and got hit with gonorrhea, chlamydia, HPV, and herpes all at the same time. Karma didn't hit me. It clotheslined my dumb self. Well, all right then. So a guy at my school
Yeah,
think
fair
he the
enough.
hot stuff.
Want to be top number 1 in the ranking with 150 ping? Forget it.
Okay, I submitted the thing.
But this dude looked like a dehydrated fish.